I'm Nike Nearly, this is Back in My Betting, and tonight I'm going to be laying some puppies. The Nottingham puppy races, odds on shots. It just stinks of me winning money by laying these dogs. Yes, we're at Nottingham for some Monday night open race action here. And I mentioned when I went to Nottingham last week at the track that Nottingham are preparing to host the Puppy Classic, which is one of the biggest puppy competitions in the UK calendar. I've gone through the card today and I've looked, and there are some very, very good puppies on display here. But I think I can get some of these beating these races. It's Nottingham, which I think gets to be a bit of a track specialist for Nottingham. They're odds on, and I think puppies, they're not the most consistent, as we know. They're still developing, they're still gaining experience here. So I think if I can lay some of these puppies not to win, I can actually win some good money. Let's go. So in total, I have 5 bets. I've got 3 bets where I'm going to be laying dogs to lose the race. I've then got, though, 2 good things over 2 sprints where I think the favourites in them racing just cannot fail to win. One of which I backed at Newcastle when I went up there a couple of weeks ago. Stone Backhofer, you know how quick Stone Backhofer is there. But to start with, though, we've got 2 puppy races that I'm going to be laying the odds-on favourite in both. Bet number 1 then, and it's, I mentioned, a puppy trial stake here. Not so steady. Patrick Janssen ran really well. Actually finished, just check now, finished second in the Juvenile Classic last month at Toaster. So really good form behind that Romeo Alliance. But I think at the odds that Not So Steady is, I think there's enough in this race here to take him on. So he's around about 1 to 2-ish. So I'm going to lay £100. I'm going to win £100, so I'm laying £100. And if Not So Steady was to go and win the race, though, I'm going to risk him at £55. So Not So Steady doesn't win the race, I'm going to be £100 up. What a start. Not So Steady does win the race, though, I'm going to be £55 down. So yeah, big gains there. Limited risk, I guess, with that. Key to the race is Agaba and Ben. If you watched Agaba and Ben last week against Romeo Ability, showing all sorts of pace in trap 4, took Romeo Ability at 499 metres to actually beat Ben. Ben's in track 1 here. I think Ben can, if you turn into a picture, I think he can actually catch Not So Steady. I know Not So Steady ran at Toaster, ran really well, but Nottingham's has a lot harder, a lot stiffer 500 metre trip than Toaster is here. So as long as Not So Steady doesn't take a complete flyer, I think I can get Not So Steady beat here, and I'm hoping that Agaba and Ben, maybe even Drewby's Poker, if Drewby's Poker got some sort of a clear run, but I'm hoping that Agaba and Ben really can just get Not So Steady off the last bend, and I will be £100 in profit. And just before I start with tonight's bets, if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. I know you are all watching this now. So many people are watching this now, but please, if you haven't, please do subscribe and just continue to grow the great sport that is ground racing by following me on Back in My Betting. And while you're there, you may as well give me a little follow on the social media pages, Instagram, X, TikTok, and Facebook. But make sure you subscribe on YouTube if you're watching this video. Right then, dogs are in the trap. Start as plays the flag here. We don't want trap 4 taking a flyer. Trap 4 has taken a flyer. Oh dearie me. Okay, but where's 1? Oh, 1's absolutely walked out as well. Drippy Poker though turned quite handy, yeah? Not man a great bend there. We're only about 2 left off. This could be race on here now. Not So Steady will stretch, but it should be coming back to 1. 1's making a right good run. Go on, Benny. Get inside, Benny. Get inside, Benny. 1's not going to be winning. Now it's all on Drippy Poker. We're about 11th behind now. Stay inside you. Stay inside, Poker. Stay inside. Go on then, Poker. Go on then, Poker. Can you kick on, Poker? Can you kick on, Poker? Oh, no. No. Not a great start there at all. I thought we were going to get up there. Poker took a long time there, in fairness, to go past. Got past by the 5th bend, but yeah, not the best start there. I was relying on Agaba and Ben turning very close, but he absolutely fluffed the start, then fluffed the first 2 bends. Did show pace down the back straight, but it was damaged in then. I needed Not So Steady not to take a flyer, and Not So Steady steadily come out and drops and went boom. So yeah, not great. Only £55 down though. So yeah, annoying. I would have loved to have been £100 in profit, but £55 down, and I've still got 4 bets to go. And I've got another lay, and I'm laying what was one of my favourite puppies, probably one of my favourite puppies really in the UK. But I really think at the price he is, I can take him on. Romeo Alliance. So the second lane now, bet number 2, and it's another puppy trial stake. And what a race we have in store here. Romeo Alliance is up against Romeo Ability, a repeat of the toe stat puppy competition in the Derby. And yeah, Romeo Ability being inside Romeo Alliance here, I think one hazard. Then we go to Cranky Drake for Kevin Hutton here. Big players and lucky at toast. Didn't really seem to take the toe stat. Flying times though, absolutely. This is a fast dog with 30 seconds basically last week in the trial there. Very fast. 26 at Oxford is ridiculous, by the way. So hazard 2, Cranky Drake, and then even trap 1, 5, and no mugs either here. So yes, Romeo Alliance is possibly the fastest dog in this race, but it's gonna have to do an awful lot right here to win. And at the odds he is, I think I can take him on here. So he's around about 5 to 4-ish. I'm going to be laying £100, which the risk is going to be £120. So £100, I'm going to risk £120. If Romeo Alliance doesn't win, I'm going to be £45 in profit, back in that profit train. But if he does go on to win, but let's not talk about that. If he does go on to win, now I'm going to be £175 down after 2 bets. So yeah, I need Romeo Ability to take a flyer, Cranky Drake to take a flyer, Romeo Alliance just run a nice, easy, steady pace and finish second. Hair's on the move. Don't take a flyer, Alliance, please. Romeo Ability, surely you're beating him. Okay, Alliance came out. So it's Ability, though. Come on then, Ability. Show a bit of pace. Shoot. Oh, don't chop. Oh, dearie me. Romeo Alliance has led here. We're in a bit of trouble. Where's Cranky Drake? Trap 1 second. And if Kindy's in second place, I don't think that's going to be any close to Alliance. Oh, no, we've done our money here. We've done our money here completely. Romeo Ability missed the start. Cranky Drake is making a bit of a run though. This might not be over here. Go on then, Drake. Can you, Drake? Can you kick on, Drake? Can you kick on, Drake? Can you kick on, Drake? Ah, no. He didn't kick on Drake. Romeo Alliance trapped out, led, and that was that. What's that? £175 down. So when I backed Romeo Alliance in the puppy final on Derby final night against Romeo Ability, drawn the same way as they were tonight against Romeo Ability led fair and square. Alliance couldn't go past. Ryan lays Romeo Alliance tonight in the hope that Romeo Ability can lead him, and Romeo Alliance traps and leads. Yeah. Cranky Drake, by the way, ran a monster race there, just off script there, ran a monster race. Keep an eye on that puppy. September 23, Kevin Hurd. That is a dog for the future, showing all sorts of pace there. To run Romeo Alliance down to about a length is, yeah, that's some race there. But yeah, not a great start. 2 bets, 2 lays, both have won the number, £175 down. Now, got to get back to betting dogs to win. So my plan to win money, laying these puppies at Nottingham, absolutely backfired. But now going back to the bread and butter, which is me backing dogs and winning money on dogs, finishing first in races. And it's a sprint at Nottingham, and I think Witten Thomas, trap 4 for Kevin Hutton, is just chucked in here. Different class. He did 1474 at Oxford. 1474 at Oxford is, I think, that close to the Clark track record at Oxford. So yeah, it's not a bad sprint, but yeah, he really should be winning this here. I actually don't really see what the danger is here. There's a bit of money for Beatty's Laura in trap 1, but yeah, if Witten Thomas just traps out level, it is going to be absolutely race over, and I can then claw some of this back. So I'm having £110 on Witten Thomas. Pays around about, pays £100 profit here. So Witten Thomas loses, we don't mention him. Think about what I'm going to be down. When Witten Thomas wins, I'm going to claw back £100 on this race, and I will then be £75 down, which I can easily get back with 2 races to go after this. But Witten Thomas, please trap. All right then, dogs are in the trap. All I need to see is traps open, 4 go, boom, please, Thomas. Traps have opened, 4 goes, boom, and that is going to be race over there. Oh, he's got 3-4 levels clear here now. Just kick on. Oh, he's got 5-6 levels clear now, you. Kick on then, Thomas. You've run a little bit wide there, you. Straighten up, please, you. One's running quite well, but he's not going to be catching. Witten Thomas. When Thomas does the business there, get in there. Just what we need when you bet a sprint out. That is exactly what you want them to do. You want to see the traps open. You want to see your selection be a length clear at the traps there, and that is exactly it. Ran pretty wide there, Witten Thomas. Timing quite interesting there, but I think there's lots of improvement to come from that dog there. Didn't really stay. Trap 1 actually ran a really good race as well, September 23 for Kim Billingham. So yeah, so keep an eye on that. But yeah, Wynne Thomas gets me some of that money back on our £75 down. I've still got 2 bets to go, and the next one is an absolute certainty. Right, come on now then, we need to get on a bit of a run here. So, just went off a sprint, and I'm about to win off another sprint as well. And I bet this dog, Stone Park Hoffa, I backed it Newcastle if you remember, and he completely walked out the traps and shown all sorts of pace. This dog is all class here, and he's just got another great chance. He is odds on, but it doesn't matter. If this dog traps out slightly better than he did at Newcastle, he's going to win this comfortably here. It's not a bad race. It's not too bad. There's a lot of good local dogs here. Rental Crisis, actually. I think I backed against Rental Crisis, but it's a fast dog. I backed against him last time I was at the track. But it's a fast dog. Leelad is running really well on a bit of a 5-6 timer, Leelad. So yeah, so good dogs, but Stone Park, if he traps out, it's going to be race over. Right, it's around about 1 to 2, so I'm having £110 on, which wins me £55 profit here. So when Stone Park Hoffa traps out, I'll be just £20 down with a bet to go still. Still got to do it right, Stone Park Hoffa, but yeah, I'm about to win a very, very easy £55 here. Right, dogs are in the traps here. Remember last time Newcastle, he walked out. If he just traps level, it is race over. Come on, and Hoffa. Oh, he traps out absolutely lovely there, and he's going to kick off there. Then this is only a matter of how far. This dog is an absolute aeroplane there. He's 4 lengths clear in time cabs. Good little dog in fairness, time cabs, but it's not the level of Stone Park Hoffa. Stone Park Hoffa stretches away, but 4-5 lengths clear there. That is and I'm now back to £20 down with 1 race to go. Stone Park Hoffa, get in there. So the variety of bets and races going to continue here. I've had 2 puppy races, had 2 sprint races, had 2 lay bets, had 2 win bets. We're now going up now to 6 bends. We love 6 bend races here, and I'm going to be laying a dog. I'm taking on a favourite here, Vale Bluebell, who everyone knows how much I rate Vale Bluebell. I am taking Vale Bluebell on here. I think this is a lot harder race than Vale Bluebell's been in. In trap 3, I think she really wants to be in trap 1, 2 max. In trap 3, I think this is the harder race, and I think she's not going to get as clear a run as she has been getting. She's been turning 2nd or 3rd in races. I think, provided she doesn't blast out, I think she'd be turning closer to 5th or 6th here. And if she does that, then there's a lot harder racing, better dogs for Vale Bluebell to pass. So I'm going to be laying the short price favourite here, Vale Bluebell. I think I need Stone Park Abba, who Bluebell beat last week, to take a flyer. Champy's Girl is the key to this race though. Hasn't had a look around Nottingham before. I'm not suggesting that Champy's Girl will win, but not having a look at Nottingham, you get lost at them bends here. As long as Vale Bluebell doesn't trap out, traps level with Champy's Girl, I think Champy's Girl will move off, leave all the room then for trap 1. But if Champy's Girl moves off, could make it very difficult for Bluebell to get a clear run here. So I'm going to be taking on Vale Bluebell at a very short price. Right, I'm £20 down now. At the end of this race, I'm going to be £100 in profit here. So I'm laying about £120 minus the commission, £120 on Vale Bluebell not to win. Around about 4 to 5-ish, I'm going to risk £100. So if Vale Bluebell somehow defies this draw here, I'm going to end up not £120 down. Don't worry about that. When trap 1, 2, 4, 5 or 6 win this race, I'm going to finish a lovely round £100 in profit, which from where I was at the start of the night after them 2 lays typically went in, I would take that all day long. So I just don't need Vale Bluebell to take a fly. I mentioned before, and just before those go into the traps, I mentioned before that when I lay dogs, I get it's a worse feeling. I don't get as excited or enjoy it as much because I just get more nervous. I didn't feel nervous with the 2 earlier, even though they both went on to win, because I thought they were in my hand, and they were quite short anyway. I'm nervous for this one though. Again, I'm loads of comments before Ryan stick to laying. I just don't seem to enjoy it, even though I do seem to do quite well when I lay dogs. Because I back my opinion, of course, as you know. It just makes me nervous for when I do better. I get some weird feeling in my stomach here. Yeah, not great. But anyway, dogs are going into the traps now. So yeah, I'm feeling quite nervous here. Star has waved his flag. Come on then. We just need trap 1 to boom, not Vale Bluebell. We don't want Bluebell trapping out. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. Bluebell, don't make the bed, don't make the bed, don't make the bed. Oh, dearie me. We are in a world of trouble. Trap 1 and trap 2 absolutely missed it. And Bluebell has turned 3rd. I actually don't have a clue here how Bluebell's not going to win this race. I need 5 to go clear. 6, act as a goalkeeper. Act as a goalkeeper, please, 6. Just stay rail, 6. I know you want, but stay rail, please, 6. We've got to have a chance here. 6 has moved off. Oh, dearie me. Oh, wow. I'm in a lot of trouble here. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. This ain't looking great. Well, Bluebell has gone on. Yeah, that's it. 3, 4, 5. I 1 and 2 decide to run now. Thank you very much. And that is way too late there. I didn't feel good. So when I back a dog to win and they don't win, yes, I'm annoyed that I say I lose £100 that. But losing that, and when trap 3, trap like that, and then the Red Sea opened up down the back straight, it was a far worse feeling that losing that £100 than it was if I was just to back it. Yeah, I try to work that one out really, why I feel like that. But yeah, not great at all. I thought I nailed it. I thought I could get a Vale Bluebell beat, but that serves me right for losing faith on Vale Bluebell. I've been backing her recently quite a bit, and she's doing well. I thought I'd get a beat there, and she's just basically, yeah, told me where to go. Vale Bluebell, I apologise that. It just cost me 100 quid. So, bit of roller coaster that. Thought, bad start, really good middle there, and then I thought, right, one more bet, bang, nail that, and then, yeah, move on in profit. Wasn't to be. I've ended up with £120 down there. Yeah, I got the lays horrifically wrong there. Yeah, if I'd have got one of them right, I'm end up in profit. But no, I've laid 3 favourites, and all 3 favourites typically have gone on to win there. Yeah, maybe I should just stick to backing dogs to win. I'm Ryan Keneally, and you've been watching me lay winners. I'm backing my betting.